Welcome to StartingHammer.com, 4fifth.com, HammersLayer.com. It's Ithaca here, and I'm going to discuss some more updates on the Big Daddy project. Kind of cold out today, so I didn't bother doing the resin on the outside of the Big Daddy helmet like I plan on doing, so that'll probably be tomorrow. But what we started working on tonight is prepping for some parts needed to add on to the helmet or to on other parts of the suit. So first off, if my wife can pay attention with the camera.
I am paying attention with the camera.
You're reading your book. She's like this. She's holding the camera and reading a book. And scrolling through the book while she's holding the camera. So I don't even know if I'm in the shot for the last 30 seconds, okay? But look over here real quick. We discussed the fact that the Big Daddy helmet didn't have the flashlight mounted on top, or what looks like a flashlight mounted on top. So the genius wife of mine designed this nice little soda can, foamy, and eye cap mount.
Courtesy of
Mountain Dew. Courtesy of Mountain Dew. And that will get mounted up there like so. Okay.
Well, I had it down to the line.
Like that?
Yeah, on that line.
Well, then there you go. That's how it's going to get mounted.
Maybe
and,
not crooked.
And hopefully center. Something like that. Okay. But that's what we're ready for to get mounted. So there you go. That's the flashlight that's getting mounted to the top. Customs.
But what do you use on that? What was that stuff?
What do you know? What was this stuff?
Foamies and
Foamy?
What is that other piece?
That's an MVG, night vision goggles.
Something nobody else can get.
Yeah, any type of cap will work. Soda can, some cardboard. That's pretty much it. Okay.
So much for keeping this an everybody project.
You can get a cap, okay? It can be wood falling. Any type of cap. That's enough of that. Okay. Like we discussed earlier, my little box for my mold that I'm about to make. These
Why are you making rainbow beads, Dave?
I'm going to explain that in a second. Shh. I only had 10 of these wing nuts, so I'm going to mold them all and then be able to produce 10 at a time. Alright? I'm going to need a lot for this helmet. These little caps here, these little foamies, the reason I'm molding them is because I put little slices in them and I'm going to use them to create what looks like a thread around a certain part of something else we're going to show in a second. So I need some of those. Alright?
I thought you were going to make dreads and those are going to be your new beads.
No. See this here? It's like America's addiction. It's a syringe thing. It's a syringe case and it's a pack of cigarettes. I'm molding America's addiction. Drugs and drugs. Alright. What I'm doing here is I sealed up a cardboard cigarette pack and I'm molding the pack, and that's going to create the weights for the belt. Okay, they're just square weights. So I'm molding a pack of cigarettes for something square to mount to my belt. The syringe casing, if y'all seen a syringe before, this is not an actual syringe, it's just one of those little...
It was. I bought it from the feed store to give Griff his shots.
Oh, is that
I
one
just
for the
took
shots?
the needle off, yeah.
Okay, that was for shots, for dog shots. You can get the little squirty things for medicine. They work too. What I'm doing with this is it comes to a T. It's a tube, it comes to a T. I only want that T portion, maybe about that much of it. And the reason I want that much of it is because it'll be a solid T that I'll screw from the backside right here, and the T comes out, and that's where that rope's going to fasten to that goes from the helmet down to the waist. So instead of using the paper ones like I was talking about earlier, I'm going to use those little T's for the rope. Now, the next thing is, I'm not the best sculptor in the world, but I sculpted this and to create the box for it already. Yeah, I used my visor thing to build it on.
And a pierogies box.
And a pierogies box. Got love pierogies. But what this is here, all I did is I took some of the bolt heads that I used before, and then I sculpted this out. This is that piece that goes on the waist right here, where the rope fastens from the helmet down to the back of these, to the back of them. So we molded that piece up, and then I'm going to I sculpted it up, and now we're going to mold it. It's nothing fancy. It's not like Charlie, Privateer. It's not like his sculpting ability where it's nice and smooth. But it doesn't have to be, because if you look at the imagery, it looks beat up metal, like it was hammered. You read the book again. So that's that piece is right there. This piece here is where I'm going to take those rainbow things, Brittany, and put a slice into the sides, and I'm going to slip them on here. I open a section of each of these and create what looks like a threaded section.
Wow, what is that thing, Dave?
What is this, Brittany, since you asked? This is my handy dandy sleeve portion. Alright?
No, what did you get that from?
I'm going to explain it in a second. This is the sleeve for the drill, and this is the standard drill width that we're going to use. Okay, it hasn't been done yet.
Well, it was, and I messed it up.
Okay, so what's going to happen is this actually slips down inside here. I'm going to use my right hand because I'm right-handed. Alright, so it sits down in here, and we're going to put a divider in, a little spacer in there, and then so it doesn't rub. That's going to be the drill. High speed, huh? Can you get it all? So anyway, that we're figuring out. We'll put a little rubber spacer in here to keep it from touching this, just till this is installed from the back side, mounted in. It will be one solid object by the time we're done, with enough space for it to rotate. This is foamies right here, going around here.
Your son is throwing a fit.
Yeah, he is. So we gotta hurry this up. This canister here is something y'all really can't acquire. It was given to me from a guy I know. You have to make yours out of cardboard or something else. For artillery, there's what they call a max charge, and this is the plastic casing that a max charge comes in. There's 2 increments inside each of these, and there's 2 of these inside of a big steel canister. And you open
That thing we have?
No, that's old powders. I got the one I got's a white bag canister. No, maybe even a green bag. Anyway, but 2 charges go inside each of these, and it's just a casing for it that gets trashed or thrown away.
Is that where the fireflies are?
Fireflies. Some out of looms. We were firing looms one night. She was out there watching, going, "Oh, fireflies!" But anyway, I do have one more of these.
You didn't answer me.
I did have one more. I do have one more of these. So if somebody wants one to snatch it up for the arm
It's
piece.
oval.
It's because it was stuck in with this one and it got squished a
That
little
it
bit.
doesn't have the...
This piece of
Yeah.
the cardboard in the center.
Yeah.
Foam. They can get the anyway, so that's a little update on what we got going on here. This is Ithaca from 405th.com, StoningHammer.com, and thehunterslayer.com. Remember, if we can do it, so can you.